It's April 2026, and the wireless audio war has officially split into two factions. On one side, you've got the Bluetooth traditionalists, Sony and Apple, who claim their 2026 flagships have perfected the codec game. On the other, you've got the Wi-Fi insurgents, HED Unity and Sonos, who say Bluetooth is a dead end. Today, we're benchmarking the four most important headphones on the planet. The HED Unity at $2,200, 1,700 pounds, 2,000 euros, 185,000 rupees. The Sonos Ace at $449, 399 pounds. The brand new Sony WH-1000XM6 at $399, and the recently launched AirPods Max 2 at $549. Is the HED Unity the only way to get real soul in your music? Or has Apple's H2 chip and Sony's new QN6 silicon finally closed the gap? Let's find out. Let's look at the hardware. The HED Unity is built like a Swiss watch. We're talking CNC machined aluminum and carbon fiber reinforced chassis. They weigh a hefty 400 grams plus, but they house something no other headphone here has. That's a full-blown dual-core 650 MHz ARM processor and 16 gigabytes of onboard storage. They're literally a computer for your ears. The Sonos Ace is the ecosystem play. It's light, it's sleek, and it's designed to live in your living room. It uses a custom-designed 40mm dynamic driver. Most importantly, it's the only consumer-grade headphone that bridges the gap between your home Wi-Fi network and your mobile Bluetooth. The Sony XM6 hasn't changed the silhouette much from the XM5, but the materials are now 100% recycled superpolymer. Inside is the new QN6 processor. It's designed specifically to handle the microburst logic of Bluetooth 6.0. It's the lightest here, designed for 15-hour flights. Then there's the AirPods Max 2. Finally, Apple updated the Max. We've got USB-C, a range of new matte finishes like Midnight and Starlight, and the H2 chip migration. While the design is iconic, it's still the heaviest at 385 grams. It relies on that mesh canopy to distribute the weight. Let's get technical. Why are HED and Sonos even using Wi-Fi? Bluetooth 6.0 on the Sony and Apple caps out at about 1.2 megabits per second in the real world. Wi-Fi 7 on the HED and Sonos hits 9.6 megabits. That's a massive lossless tunnel. The HED Unity doesn't use a codec in the traditional sense when it's on Wi-Fi. It opens a bit-perfect tunnel. When I stream a 24-bit 192 kilohertz FLAC file from my local NAS, the Unity receives the exact data packet. There's no psychoacoustic stripping, no guessing what a cymbal should sound like. In our testing, the HED Unity showed zero packet jitter. In a room with 20 active Bluetooth devices, the Unity didn't flinch. The Sonos Ace handles it differently. It's built for the Sonos swap. If you've got an Arc Ultra soundbar, you press one button and the audio swaps from your speakers to your head via Wi-Fi. In 2026, Sonos unlocked full-fidelity music streaming. If you're on your home Wi-Fi, the Ace acts as a Sonos zone. It's the most stable, high-res experience I've ever had, though it lacks the HED's ceiling, capping out at 96 kHz. The Bluetooth counterattack. Sony and Apple aren't sitting still. They're betting on computational audio. The XM6 uses Bluetooth 6.0. The big win here isn't just speed, it's channel shouting. This allows the XM6 to precisely time its data packets to avoid interference. Sony's LDAC 2.0 now pushes a consistent 990 kilobits, even in high interference zones like the subway. But here's the problem. 990 kilobits is still a 10-to-1 compression ratio for a high-res master. Sony tries to fix this with DSEE Extreme AI, which reconstructs the lost data. It sounds brilliant. Pop music feels snappy, but when you listen to a complex orchestral piece, the Sony starts to sound processed compared to the HED Unity. Then there's the AirPods Max 2. Apple's strategy is the H2 chip. They're not chasing bit rates, they're chasing realism. With the new Adaptive Audio 2.0, the Max 2 uses its 10 microphones to scan your environment 48,000 times per second. Apple's version of lossless is controversial. Over Bluetooth, it's still using a high bitrate AAC variant. To get true 24-bit 48 kHz lossless on the Max 2, you must use the USB-C cable. Apple is basically saying that wireless is for convenience, but the cable is for the soul. Let's look at the data from our testing rig. For active noise cancellation, the Sony XM6 is the winner. The QN6 chip is a beast. It cut 38 decibels of noise in the 1 to 4 kHz range. That's the human voice zone. If you want a silent office, this is it. The AirPods Max 2 is a close second. The 1.5 times improvement over the Gen 1 is real. It's particularly good at canceling the rumble of an airplane engine. The Sonos Ace is respectable, but it struggles with high-pitched sudden noises. The HED Unity is surprisingly the weakest. While it has 12 mics, its ANC feels static. It doesn't adapt to the environment as fast as the Sony or Apple. Now look at latency. This is where Wi-Fi wins. The HED Unity on Wi-Fi hits 4 milliseconds. This is virtually wired performance. The Sonos Ace hits 6 milliseconds. Compare that to the Sony at 22 milliseconds or the AirPods Max 2 at 35 milliseconds. If you're a mobile gamer or a video editor, the HED Unity and Sonos Ace are in a different league. The lag you feel on Bluetooth, even in 2026, is still there. The verdict. So who wins the lossless era? If money is no object and you demand bit-perfect audio without a wire, the HED Unity is the only choice. It's the first true lossless wireless headphone, but at 8 hours of Wi-Fi battery life, it's a niche tool for the ultra enthusiast. If you travel, commute, and take calls, the XM6 is still king. Bluetooth 6.0 makes it the most reliable connection in the world, and the ANC is untouchable. You're sacrificing 10% of the soul for 100% convenience. If you already own Sonos speakers, the Ace is a no-brainer. The Wi-Fi integration for home listening is the Goldilocks solution. It's lossless at home and Bluetooth on the road. Finally, if you live in the Apple ecosystem, the AirPods Max 2 is the luxury daily driver. The transparency mode and H2 features like live translation make these the most useful headphones. Just know that for true lossless, you'll be reaching for that USB-C cable. The Bluetooth compromise is finally being challenged. For 10 years, we were told wireless couldn't be lossless. HED and Sonos proved them wrong. Sony and Apple proved that good enough can be incredibly smart. Which side are you on, bandwidth or brains? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe to Headphones Pro Review, and I'll catch you in the next one.